Oh, the bottom is going to drop very, very soon. All right, so I got a phone call yesterday from Babel. Not just a regular phone call. He called me on FaceTime. So anytime Babel called me on FaceTime because he got something he want to show me and something that he feels like I am going to like. So he's showing me this military armament corp. And I'm like, look, Babel, I'm hungry. I got to go get me something to eat. He was like, but yo, listen. It's a military armament corp. It's a double stack 1911, and it's pretty much competition to the Staccato XC. So when he said Staccato XC, I was like, oh, really? He was like, yes. He was like, well, you want me to put it up? So put one aside for you. So when you come, you can decide what it is that you want to do. I said, perfect. Let me, fill my belly because I was starving. So I get to the shop, and then first thing, he passes me this box. So when he passes me the box, I was already turned off. I don't like cardboard boxes. He was like, yo, just open the box. So I opened the box, and it does have a bag inside, and the bag looks like this. So I'm looking over it, and I'm, feeling it. It feels good. It feels familiar. Yes, it does feel and have some characteristics like the Staccato XC. So I tell him, I said, you know what? Let me get it. Let me get it so I can bring it to the channel. And I want y'all to tell me or give me y'all opinion as to what it is that you see when I pull this out of this bag. All right, so it's Military Armament Corp by TSIS. So this is a double stacked 1911, and this is the Mac 9 DSD comp. It comes with two 17-round magazines. These magazines look very familiar. They almost look like Checkmate magazines. And I also did bring a Staccato magazine as well as an official Checkmate magazine just to run it, just for educational purposes. All right, before we go any further, let me inform you that we are in a safe and controlled environment. We are at the gun range, Immokalee Range and Gun Club to be exact, and this video is for educational purposes only. I just told you a second ago, the bottom is going to drop and it's already sprying. Okay, so let's look at this pistol really quick. Pistol is clear, and this is how she looks. She looks very much so like a Staccato XC. The cuts in the slides, just the whole feeling in the hand, the actual grip. To me, it may feel like it's just a little bit more thicker than the XC, but it does have that familiar feel in the hand. Now this one is the 5-inch, and again, it's just great. Now going through the bag, it does come with your plate for you to go ahead and add the optic. It does have your blacked out front and rear sights on here. Very standard 19, 20, 11 functions. You have your grip safety. You have your skeletonized hammer. You have a skeletonized flat trigger on here. You also have your one slot pick space underneath. Running an X300 will definitely not be an issue. And look at this trigger here. I noticed that in the bag it had additional trigger sizes. Now, I don't know if they're called trigger shoes or the official name to these, because I was trying to research it and different people called them different things. And so I don't, if you know the technical name for this, please drop that in the comments because I would like to know the technical name for this. Now, it does come in 3 different sizes. It looks like it's a small, medium, and a large size. But I do know that it's to prevent travel. So if my hands are larger, my hands may be smaller, finger, all that. So it's a little bit technical behind it. As you can see here, we do have a flared magwell and a very nice aggression or a stipple in the grip of this firearm. Your serrations in the rear of the slide also are nicely serrated. Now I did, play with this slide just a little bit yesterday, and it does feel very nice and smooth. As you can see right here, you do have a ported barrel and slide, but this is classified as a comp. I did tell you that it was 5 inches and it weighs a little bit over 2 pounds unloaded. So it's a quite heavy, thick piece of machinery. Now also, you do have, they do have a compatibility to your STI Staccato part, is it parts or pieces or something of that sort. So you can use, or it has the capability of having STI, and it's the Colt. I think it's the Series 70 Colt as well as what you can use in here as well. Now we do have a target crowned bull barrel, and just to be a little bit more specific, it's a single port integrated ported barrel and slide. All right, so just wanted to get that specified. All right, so we know where we are, we know what we're doing, and the only thing left now to do is what? Suit them up so we can send them downrange. It is spraying already, and we just need to get started and see how this feels. I have not done anything to this. This is straight out of the box as we do. And let's see. Let's go in with the magazines that it comes with first. Feel it out. Feel it out. And this is how that looks. And let's shoot. Now, at first sight, because it does have this kind of oversized flared magwell, I would just visually wish that it had just an extension plate, but I did bring the extension plate for the Staccato just to see how that looks, but we're here to shoot. So let's shoot and see how this feels. Wow. The weight on here plays, pistol is clear, magazine is empty. The weight on here is playing a huge factor in recoil, in minimizing that recoil, but we do have a comp as well. So both of them are working quite nice together. So that's a plus. As you know, the Staccato XC has a very, very hefty price point. Let's drop that slide. Oof. A very, very hefty price point compared to this. Let's see. Pistol is clear, magazine is empty. Very nice. Thus far. Feels good in the hand. All right. Let's go in with this is a Checkmate magazine, and then we'll have the Staccato magazine last. This one is also 17 rounds. All right, the magazine sat, slide dropped. That sucks. That sounded better. Staccato magazine. Let's see how that looks with that. This is the look that I like. See this little extension down here? Very nice. Oh, she's so thick. Wow. She nice. Pistol is clear, magazine is empty. So far, now I'm really interested in comparing the two. Shoot wise, now I know the Staccato XC is mantequilla, but let's get reloaded. So this is a single action operating system. And back to what I was saying as far as the 70 series goes with the Colt, you can, and they are compatible with the 70 series Colt and STI parts. So Staccato parts, STI. So STI was what it was before they became Staccato. So that is that. So magazines load very nicely, I must admit as well. And feels really good. This is the 17 round magazine. I got a couple rounds left. All right, 17. All right, so you can hold that, those two. We're going to keep this one, and then I'll come back for that one. All right, so if you're just now joining, we are shooting this beautiful military armament double stack 1911 slash, I mean, it could classify as a slash 2011 in my opinion, because it's so familiar in the feel and in the looks to the Staccato XC. Now they do have different styles of comps on them, but she's a little warm, but that's not here nor there. And I'm loving this oversized magazine release. I'll show that to you in a second. All right. That's my finger. All right, so this is the Staccato magazine. This one is the 20 round Staccato magazine. And that is how she looks. Very pretty. And let's go for this one here. Let's see what this one says. That was my finger. We are empty and clear. Let's go get that magazine. But she's A-okay thus far. She feels very nice. Yes, she does. All right, so this is the magazine that she comes with. Wait, let me take this out so you can see right quick. Look at that magazine release. Look how obnoxious that is, but I love it. Love that. I'm going to show you these other little trigger step things too. All right. All right, we are clear, empty, and safe. All right, let's get our magazines. Y'all, the rain is coming. It's coming, coming, coming. Look at that. Whew. Okay. Let me show this to you right quick before we get reloaded. So, this is how they look. As you can see, there's a small one. I don't know, I hope that bag is not messing it up. Then there's a larger one. And the one that's on here looks like it's the medium size. You see that? That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's get reloaded. Rain, sleet, or snow. It don't matter. We still gonna do this. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. All right. So we got the Staccato 20 round magazine. Okay, she's hot. We're probably with eight magazines in, and I can feel heat coming out of the slide. Putting my fingers on the actual frame, it's hot, so I hope it doesn't mess up my grip. Y'all see them flames coming out of that? Oh. All right. Staccato mag. Slide went forward. That was just an aggressive tap. Ow. She's hot. And it's slowing down my shots because I can feel the heat spewing now. All right, and there's a string of hair on my face that it's tickling my nose. All right, here we go. We got some rain. That for me, thank you. I didn't say we are clear and safe. Slide still locked back. All right, so this is the Checkmate magazine. She is pretty. She's very pretty. Caliente. Nice. Nice. That's my finger. That first cadence was better. Pistol is clear, magazine is empty. All right. The military armament, DSD, 1911, chambered in 9mm. What do I think? I like it. A fraction. Well, I'm not even going to get into that right now with the whole staccato thing because I haven't done it. So do you want to see me compare this to the Staccato XC? Let me know. Drop that in the comments. I will get that to you ASAP, 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 AP. ASAP, AP. No. ASAP. ASAP. But look at her. Look at her. Y'all, it's raining. Let's go underneath the, let's shoot this out. Underneath the, ooh, ooh. There you go. All right, so, whew. Let me know. Drop that in the comments. Very, very sexy. I like this pistol very much. She performed very good. Now, as far as the heat goes, she is very hot. The grip goes, I can tell a little bit of difference about the grip, but I can definitely compensate for that, actually just keeping just a little bit of a tighter grip. But as far as this military armament Corp by Tisas, they did a beautiful job with this pistol. So what did y'all think? What did y'all see? How did y'all feel? Drop that in the comments. Let me know. Let's talk about it. Do you want to see that showdown between the Staccato XC and this military armament Corp? Drop that in the comment as well. And listen, yo gang, thank you so much for joining. Te quiero mucho. Besitos. Peace.